Hello, everyone. Today, you might be wondering what's been going on in the library while you've been at home. Well, I have this book called When the Library Lights Go Out, and maybe this book might answer your questions. This was written by Megan MacDonald and Catherine Tillotson, and it's published by Simon and Schuster Publishing. It says inside, closed may mean closed to you, but for 3-story-hour puppets, closed means open for adventure. At first, there are only rabbit and lion. Hermit crab is missing. Where can she be in the library darkness? Find out for yourself when magically only puppets are up and about. When the library lights go out and the machines stop their purring and clucking and spinning, and the books are all tucked in, the puppets hear the whisper of magic words. Good night. Good night. There is the lady librarian turning out the light as the library shuts down for the evening. There's lots and lots of books. I think this is the upstairs section for grown-ups. When the library lights go out, and there she is leaving the room, and down here in the corner is little tiny nose peeking out of a slightly open box. Chapter 1, Giants. Rabbit pokes his head up out of the puppet box. Yoo-hoo! Lion! Hermit crab! You can come out now! And there is Rabbit, and he's got one foot over the edge of the box and one long ear poking out of the top. Lion snores just like a pig. Time for adventure, calls Rabbit. Lion snores and snores some more. I'm not sleepy, says Rabbit. Maybe Hermit Crab will read me a get sleepy story. Rabbit digs down deep into the puppet box. Yick! Icky, sticky gum! But no Hermit Crab. Rabbit digs deeper and deeper, way down to the bottomy bottom. One old sock, 2 lost library cards, 3 birthday hats. Still no Hermit Crab. And there's Rabbit frantically searching through the box for Hermit Crab. And I think that's the gum, or it could be an eraser. Pair of scissors. Looks like a pig puppet. 1, 2, 3 birthday hats. Here's one library card, and Rabbit is throwing the other out. And there's Lion. And that is the old sock. Rabbit goes looking for Hermit Crab. He runs and runs around the room. He looks high, near, far. He looks in the good-smelling crayon box. scribble, scribble. Rabbit draws a picture of himself wearing cool glasses. Looks like he mostly used the red and orange crayons, and the picture is lined up perfectly with his ears. He looks in the ucky blucky trash can. Nibble, nibble. Carrot sticks. Half-eaten bologna sandwiches. Yum. I don't think half-eaten bologna sandwiches sounds very tasty. What do you think? Do you want to eat a half-eaten bologna sandwich? Let me know in the comments if you agree with Rabbit or not. He looks inside the toy chest. Dribble, dribble. Rabbit shoots hoops. Swish! Right into the mouth of the trash can. Score! I win! Shouts Rabbit. And there's Rabbit with a basketball that's bigger than he is in one hand and a half-eaten bologna sandwich in the other. And he's jumped up all the way to the ceiling. Rabbit, says Lion, stop all that noisy, boisy racket. Some of us are trying to sleep. You have to wake up, Lion. Wake up! Hermit Crab is nowhere. Hermit Crab is gone. 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 As in Lost. Lost. I've been roaring all day. Let me go back to sleep, says Lion. What if Hermit Crab got lost in a giant cave? Or stepped on by giant feet? Or eaten by a hungry, hungry giant? You've been reading too many fairy tales, Lion tells Rabbit. We have to look for her, says Rabbit. You're right, agrees Lion, rubbing sleep from his eyes. We have to find our friend. There's Rabbit perched on the edge of the puppet box. And Lion is still laying on his back, and he's just waking up from a nap. And there are all the things that Rabbit threw out of the box. The birthday hats, the library cards, the sock, the gum or eraser. What an adventure! Shouts Rabbit. But we've never been out in the library after dark. I'll bring a flashlight, Lion says. I'll bring a picnic, Rabbit adds. A picnic? Lion asks. Giants are very hungry fellows, says Rabbit. And there is Lion holding the flashlight, and he's shining it up in his face like he's about to tell a spooky story. And there's Rabbit behind him with the picnic in a brown bag in one hand. In the other hand, he's holding over Lion's head. Maybe he's making shadow puppets, or he's giving Lion rabbit ears, like when you hold your fingers like this over somebody's head. Chapter 2, The Map. Lion shines his flashlight here and there. Empty chairs, a library bare. In this corner and that corner. Checkers, cobwebs, carpet squares. Up and down a dark row of books, books, books. Hey, what's this? A map, says Lion. Or a letter from a giant, says Rabbit. There is Lion with his flashlight exploring the empty library, and he's holding Rabbit's hand. I think Rabbit's a little easily frightened. That's okay. That's what friends are for. And he's still got the picnic. And there is the map or the letter from the giant. Lion turns the map this way and that way, upside down, downside up. Lion shines the flashlight on the map, squinting at all the crisscrossy lines and teeny tiny letters. Look! A big green square, says Rabbit. A park, says Lion. And there's a blue circle, says Rabbit. Water, says Lion. What's that red line? Asks Rabbit. A bridge, says Lion. I never knew there was a park and water and a bridge in the library, says Rabbit. What an adventure! And there is Rabbit peeking over the edge of the map. And he's looking at all the different colored shapes. And Lion is lying on his tummy holding the flashlight so they can read the map together. Two friends follow the map to the park. A giant beanstalk, says Rabbit, pointing. The two friends come to the water. A giant's bathtub, says Rabbit. The two friends start to cross the bridge. What if it goes to a giant's castle? Asks Rabbit. I think Rabbit's been reading Jack and the Beanstalk, thinking about castles in the sky and beanstalks and giants. The two friends sit down on the bridge over the water in the park. Perfect place for a picnic, says Rabbit, except for giants. Roar, says Lion. Let's yell for Hermit Crab. Yoo-hoo, Rabbit calls. Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo. She's here, Rabbit calls. Hermit Crab, Hermit Crab, Hermit Crab, Hermit Crab. It's just an echo, says Lion. There's Rabbit with his hands cupped to his mouth so he can call out to Hermit Crab. And Lion is, I think, doing another one of his yawns, and he's shining the flashlight up at his face like he's telling another scary story. Maybe he knows that he can creep Rabbit out. He's teasing him. Maybe she went to the ocean, suggests Rabbit. The ocean is far, far away, says Lion. How far? Asks Rabbit. San Francisco, says Lion. Is it on the map? Asks Rabbit. Lion turns the map this way, and this. Let me see, Rabbit says. No, me! Oops. Lion drops his flashlight. Rabbit yanks the map away. Lion pulls the map back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Tails flip, teeth grit, ears flop, feet fly. Lion and Rabbit tug and tug and tug. And rip! The map rips into into 1, 2, 3 pieces. "Uh-oh," says Rabbit. "Oh, no," says Lion. "Where are we?" asks Rabbit. "Lost," says Lion. And there are Rabbit and Lion with the ripped up map floating in the air and Rabbit's laying on one piece. Chapter 3, Lost and Found. I have an idea," Lion says. "Time to go home idea?" asks Rabbit. Lion's holding up the paper here like he's got a plan, and Rabbit is hanging upside down like a bat. And I think this light is the flashlight shining up from the floor. Maybe it landed right side up. What do you think Lion's idea is? Crumple, rumple, crinkle, wrinkle. Lion folds and folds the first scrap of map. A hot dog fold. I can't fold the book like a hot dog. A hamburger fold. A hamburger fold would be like this. I think I lost my place. No, I didn't. I had my thumb in the right place. In all 4 corners fold. Would be when you fold it up like a letter. "A boat," says Rabbit. Crumple, rumple. Lion folds and folds the second scrap of map. "A sail," says Rabbit. Crinkle, wrinkle. Lion folds and folds the third scrap of map. "A hat! A hat! A captain's hat." "For me?" "No, me," says Lion, squashing the hat on top of his bushy mane. Lion makes a handsome captain. There is Lion folding up the boat. And there is Lion folding up the sail. And there is Lion being a handsome captain with the captain's hat. Rabbit's jealous. He wants a hat of his own. "I need a hat too," says Rabbit. Lion and Rabbit squeeze into the boat and sail by the light of the moon over the dapply waves. "I wish I had my flashlight," says Lion. "At least there's a full moon," says Rabbit. "Watch out for giants!" Whoosh, whoosh. "Wait, I think I hear a giant snoring," says Rabbit. Tick, tock, tick. "A giant's heartbeat," says Rabbit. Blink, blink. "A giant got our flashlight! Faster! Go faster! Look out!" A giant, bump, crash! "Rock!" says Rabbit. And there are Lion with the captain's hat. And Rabbit turned the old sock into a hat. And if Lion is the captain, then Rabbit would be the first mate, because on the ship, the crew member who serves under the captain is the first mate. And they made a flag out of a pencil and a piece of tape. And there is the full moon, which I think is the library clock. I'm not sure what the whoosh would be. And I wonder what made them think a giant has the flashlight. And this is the rock that they crashed into, right here in the corner. "Roar!" says Lion. "Shipwreck!" shouts Rabbit. Lion looks at the crumpled up boat and the crinkled up sail. What do we do now? Asks Lion. Pretend we're on a desert island and we're hungry, says Rabbit. And we have to have a picnic on this rock. I am not a rock, says a voice. Do you hear what I hear? Asks Lion. This rock talks, Rabbit says. Hermit crab, says Lion. Hermit crab, says Rabbit. You are not lost in a giant's cave, stepped on by giant feet, eaten by a hungry, hungry giant? No, says Hermit Crab. I wasn't lost. I was right here all the time. Why didn't you come home when the lights went out? Asks Lion. And there is Captain Lion flung off of the vessel on his stomach, and Rabbit fell on his back, and the old sock hat is hanging off of one ear. And there is the talking rock that wrecked their ship, Hermit Crab, smiling with a little smirk as if she planned this all out from the beginning and knew that she could ruin their fun. Rather pleased with herself. Here's the wrecked ship off behind the friends. I hid from her, says Hermit Crab. I wanted to see San Francisco, hear the ocean, whoosh, whoosh. Stay up till midnight, tick, tock, tick. Sleep under the stars, blink, blink. Did you know each star has a name? Jacob Star, Kelsey Star, Samantha Star. The three friends gaze up at the stars. Then Hermit Crab carries her friends to shore. I'm glad we found you, Hermit Crab, says Lion. What an adventure, says Rabbit. Adventure makes me hungry, says Lion. And there is Lion and Rabbit riding on Hermit Crab's back as they look up at the stars. And I guess those noises that we heard earlier are what Hermit Crab described. The ocean, the clock, and the blinking stars. Me too, says Hermit Crab. Me three, says Rabbit. What's an adventure without a picnic? Picnic, says Hermit Crab. There's no better place for a picnic than San Francisco, picnic capital of the world. Lion spreads out a blanket. Hermit Crab sets the tablecloth with reed between the lion's napkins and pink plastic forks. Rabbit takes out carrot sticks, half-eaten bologna sandwiches, and a bag of squishy, good-for-toasting marshmallows. A midnight picnic, says Lion. There's enough food here for a hungry, hungry giant, says Hermit Crab. Exactly, says Rabbit. And there is Rabbit with the picnic bag on his head, and the carrot sticks, and the half-eaten sandwiches from the ucky-blucky trash can. And where did Rabbit pick up those marshmallows? He didn't tell us he had marshmallows. And there are the three friends toasting the marshmallows with a match in the library. Don't play with matches. Please have an adult handle the fire, and please do not bring matches to the library when you come back. The puppets are a bad example. The three friends munch and crunch on a picnic fit for a giant, then read themselves to sleep under the stars. And there is a book that either has a hermit crab or a lobster with a rock on its back. And Lion is sleeping on his stomach, and Hermit Crab is sleeping on her stomach on top of Lion, and Rabbit is sleeping on his back using Lion as a pillow. And that is the end of this story.